Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm coming at you with a real quick video on a little project I've been working on. So what you're seeing right here is kind of the beginning stages of a little chainsaw mobile command center sort of deal I'm kind of building out right now. It's just a little 6x8 trailer I picked up kind of on a whim, real cheap. And my plan is to eventually turn this into a pretty much fully functioning portable saw shop. And just go through a little show and tell, just kind of what I got going on here right now. Um, this is the majority of the saws in my collection. I'm trying to run through them real quick. A lot of these are hopefully going to be on upcoming videos because I got a bunch of these that I want to get ported before Sawfest. Starting off, we got a FarmerTech 660 I built a couple years ago. Plan on porting that one. A Husky 181 SE that I plan on probably porting a little bit later when I got a little bit more time kind of under my belt getting these things all figured out, because that one's got the original small combustion chamber cylinder on it that I'd really like to not mess up just playing around. Then we got that Johnsford 2171 that I ported out for Sawfest last year. Excuse me. Steel 044, FarmerTech 372 again for Sawfest this year. 036, Junkie 026 that I'll probably port for the 50cc class. 024 Wood Boss, either an 017 or a 170. I don't remember which at this exact moment. That I've got a few plans for Sawfest as well. An 011 AV that somebody at work literally just gave to me. Like half of these saws are saws that people have just given to me. It's kind of nice to be known as the chainsaw guy at work. So you get to a certain point and people just start giving you saws. Got a little blue home light, kind of just picked up on a whim. These are seriously some of my favorite looking saws. This one's just a little easy, but there's something about blue homies, kind of like red huskies or even red echoes. I like the Shindawas. I just like them because they're a little bit different, and I think the blue home lights are seriously excuse me, I'm getting over a little bit of a cold here. Sorry for all the background noise, but seriously some of the best looking saws in my opinion. I think they're just super cool. Coming into the bench here, underneath I got a bunch of junk. Got a little, we always call them Dolmars in the fire world for a combi gas can. This one's a Scepter I got from Canada. Sockets, extra tools, parts, all that good stuff. I got to get a bench vise at some point. Somebody gave me that Harbor Freight grinder a while ago, and I have the block set up for just putting it into a bench vise, but I haven't picked one up for this shop yet. I mostly hand file, so it is what it is, but I can appreciate a good grind. Let's see here. One thing that kind of sucks is that this is only 6 foot tall and I am 6'6", but it works just fine when I'm sitting. I got a bunch of miscellaneous junk up top still. I've got to put all those pegs up and start hanging some tools and things like that. Just some El Cheapo Harbor Freight T-handles, Mighty Vac, pressure vac tester, Dremel. These are super cool. They're just little plastic index card boxes. But, excuse me again, I think they're awesome for carrying chains, especially when you have to carry chains in a backpack for work like I do, working for the Park Service and doing wildland fire. Because those boxes just disintegrate in your backpack really quickly, especially if it's hot or muggy out. I've yet to have one of these break on me, and it protects your chains from getting dull, and it protects everything else in your pack from the chains. And you can label them however you want. Really dig them. just for this one, I picked up a little cheapy Harbor Freight air compressor just for blowing out saws. This is what my field kit was. Probably a lot bigger than most people would carry for a field kit, but I literally built one of those Farmer Tech saws on a picnic table with just these. So it's pretty nice. Just a few power tools. This is actually one of my absolute favorite tools for working on small engines. DeWalt DCF 601 screw gun. So 12 volt, and it's not actually an impact, it's like a really compact drill with a quick change adapter on it. Great light. And the adjustable chuck, so you can really dial it in so that you don't over tighten things, especially with like old small hardware, plastic components. You can really overdo things really quick. But with this, it makes assembly and disassembly super fast. Sorry guys, this cold's whipping me. But easily the most reached for power tool in my shop. Like, it really helps me refrain from giving too many uggas and duggas where they're not supposed to be. And it's just perfect and quick and ergonomic when you're taking things apart and putting them back together all day. But eventually, plan on cutting some of this stuff out, like this junk bench I've got over here. And then what I'd like to do is get a second one of these Harbor Freight benches, because I can fit two end to end here, have it all set up to where I've got the benches along the wall, the saws along the back, get my vise, and I'll get one pretty soon, but it's a bicycle repair stand. They're actually super useful for tuning carbs, because you can clamp them right onto the handle. It holds the saw, and then you've got a free hand for your screwdriver and a free hand for your tack. So you can do it a lot safer and easier that way. But yeah, getting a whole wall of benches set up in there. Eventually doing something with the gate on this. Set it up to where it's got 4 or 2 feet on the end, maybe a bug net or something like that to come down, kind of expand the floor print, the footprint, so to speak. But yeah, truthfully, I'm thinking about just figuring out how to make sure that everything's really properly secured. Then I can start taking this around with me, preferably. I'd like to get it down to Sawfest this year. I think that'd be kind of cool and kind of fun. Make things a lot easier. But that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully this will be the site of a lot more videos to come, as I get a little bit more time to start actually working on stuff again. I'm just swamped in the summers. It's my busy season for work. But yeah, so if you made it this far, like, subscribe, do what you got to do. I'll see y'all in the next one.